Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he's all... And a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe! And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Son Heung-min running with the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Throw it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Valverde. Caicedo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Donnarumma. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 18 minutes is number 10.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? And that has left him in a heap. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Caicedo. Kane. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. Messi. Oh, well played.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's found a... He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Caicedo, and he was quick to react. Robertson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's played it back. And this is Messi. Valverde powering forward here. Now it's Messi. And it's Valverde. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sail. Oh, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Akanji has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Caicedo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson. Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Half-time getting close now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shot. He's had a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. He's shifting through the gears here. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Mohamed Salah takes... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're just settling back into this second half. And Messi! Fernandes. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gravenberch. And Fernandez. That's a good ball out wide. Some resolute defending there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Salah.
That was lovely, that.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make some...
Messi! This time, surely! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 56 minutes is
Another one! This must be his personal high. Camavinga. Oh no, this does not look good.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Fernandez. He's got away. And this is Messi. Oh, right place, right time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold in with the challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. That'll be a throw. Valverde.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kane. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Kane. Kane going full tilt down the left. Kane on a charge down the left. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi receives. And Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Barcelona have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. And it's Robertson. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He is through here. And he's lost his man here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi, and he's on Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Messi plays it short. Robertson. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. The final 5 minutes. Caicedo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van Dijk. And it's Gravenberch. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Now Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. He has found the way through. Kane.
Oh, really well played.
So much time and space. Shot a goal! And he's there to belt it away. And that's that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Smoking is only permitted in designated
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter.
Header! He's delivered all right! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Showing great feet there.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Camavinga gets a foot in here. Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose here. That has been cut short. And it's Salah. Valverde. Strong running down that left flank.
Such good technique.
Haaland gets into a good position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. And it's Azar. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Takes a shot! And he's only too happy to take that back. Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going in strongly.
Valverde. Oh, good-looking ball. Hakimi. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Going for goal! That was travelling. Jimenez gathers from the goal kick. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Always onto this. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Robertson. This is Jimenez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. And it's Salah. And this is Messi. And he's found Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the left it goes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kane. Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a throw. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Camavinga. And here's Azar. And here's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts for safety. Bellingham. Serginho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Jimenez. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Serginho gets a good foot in there. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Serginho. Azar. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Haaland. What has ended up in no man's land. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Son Heung-min is fouled.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mohamed Salah! Son Heung-min does well to... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. "60 minutes played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, just skips past his man.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's not got that quite right. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Hakimi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ronaldo. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a promising position. Out for a throw.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Now it's Kane. Kane! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. And this is chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is doing no harm at all.
Kane really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Rice. Zanetti. Caicedo. And here's Kane. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. It's anyone's ball now. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Robertson. And here's Kane. Kane running with the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And the volley. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that has not gone well. Mohamed Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bojan Krkić will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the right.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Messi. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Salah. Camavinga. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. It's Kane! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rice. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a throw-in. Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Messi! Oh, nearly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rice. And Serginho. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Messi. Now it's Kane. 5 minutes till the break. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Caicedo. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Mohamed Salah. And here's Kane. It's Kane! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Camisa 22.
And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Messi. And he's found a way past. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Salah. Camavinga. Goes back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. And it's Messi. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Quality ball, and that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And it's been taken short. Lofted in. And that should get the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kane. Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Kane. Kane! Off the post! And he thumps it clear. Rafinha. It'll be a throw-in. genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi played out to the left flank. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Messi. 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 This is promising. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely spread. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Kane. Rice gets across and deals with it. And it's Bojan. Could move up a gear here. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. He's played it back. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Driving forward. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carried... Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now there's a fine ball. Played out to the right. And they've got a throw. Out for a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Yilmaz is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. He's looking wide. Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Mbappe. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kane. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Camavinga. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Messi really has the confidence.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. And here's Kane, shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Fernandes. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Van Dijk. Oh, this is a very good run. De Paul opts for safety. And Fernandes just eases him off the ball. Kane. There he goes. Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Kane. And a chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Kane. A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Robertson. Akanji. Fernandes. Stood up well to him there. He has a look up. Mbappe! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, let's just consider that one arranged.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. De Paul. Robertson. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's going in strongly.
Caicedo. Van Dijk. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mohamed Salah. And this is Kane. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Now it's Kane. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Barcelona are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi plays the return pass. That's good running with the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Kane chasing after it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Camavinga. Mbappe. Shot, surely! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Camavinga. Defending was strong and firm. Robertson. And it's Van Dijk. For De Paul. Caicedo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. Akanji. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Backward it goes. Struck first time. Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. And he's being shifted off it. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Kane ploughing through the middle. De Paul played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are making a change now. Messi plays it short. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's heaved it away. And back to the keeper. Akanji. It's not an especially good pass, that. Over to the left. And it's Valverde. Akanji running with the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 90 el dorsal 8. Messi.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Van Dijk takes control of it and he's on the move. Camavinga, nicely spread. And here's Messi. Shoots! Kane. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award. Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Casemiro. Played out to the right. Messi could try cutting inside here. Looking to go deep. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Casemiro. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kane. Messi. Robertson has it in. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. Out to the right. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Guardiola demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance. But he seems to have rushed the finish. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Messi. Olise picked out brilliantly, and Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Flamengo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rudiger. Guardiola. Flamengo looking to pass their way through, and it's Van Dijk. To De Bruyne. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Caicedo.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Robertson. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Distributed tidily. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casemiro. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Robertson. And here's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. And here's Messi. Kane. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can...
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Casemiro getting this one clear. What a throw in. Van Dijk. And Akanji. Camavinga. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There they go, hunting again.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casemiro. Now he's off and running. Now it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Kane, and the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Kane usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Vardiol. Casemiro. Robertson gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk. And it's Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Turns back here, probably the best option. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been slung wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. Vardiol looking to add to his goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's gone for a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Kane. Kane puts his foot on the gas. It's a threatening ball. That's an excellent interception. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Chouameni. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribéry, he's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. Caicedo. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There will be a throw-in. Ribery. Camavinga. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Ribery. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. First quarter of an hour gone. Camavinga.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. He is through here!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's intervened well there. Ribery. And Caicedo. Messi. And it's Robertson. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Front-footed pressing going on here. Caicedo. Quality ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Robertson. Throw it. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Messi. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. There he goes, motoring forward. He's picked his way through. In it comes. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. For Ribery. Foden. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Messi. Mbappe. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And this is... It's Kane! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Foden, and he's forced to go back. Akanji, and it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. And it's Messi. Akanji. Van Dijk. Akanji. Robertson. And Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. Akanji did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Pinches it off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's on it, can he get away? Caicedo. Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. And he thumps it clear. Ribery. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Caicedo, nicely spread. And here's Messi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Robertson gets into a good position. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Camavinga, still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. In with the challenge. There's good running with the ball. Robertson. Spread it left. Camavinga. And this is Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Kane. Foden. Now it's Kane. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Akanji. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery. 75 minutes played. And he's surging through. Tries a shot! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Galatasaray are in front now, the game's only goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Opts for safety. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Chance! Just too much. Fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super fine. Donnarumma gets it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Big chance! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is... And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Now it's Kane. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him, and it's Kane.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Distributed tidily. And it's made its way to him. Goes looking wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe. To Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And here's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Valverde. Longley. For De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. Messi. Vardiol. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And this is Kane. Spread it left. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. This looks promising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga goes sliding in. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Threads one in. And it's played in. Valverde. And back it goes. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. In with the challenge. Van Dijk tries making a foray down the right. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappe. And this is Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Kids Kane! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Caicedo. De Bruyne. Longley. Akanji. And it's Valverde. Now De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, important interception. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, not quite. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Valverde. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's had it nicked away. Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Big chance! Valverde. Vardiol. And it's Hakimi. Valverde. Now Mbappe. Valverde. And here's De Bruyne. Kane. Plays it out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Just eases him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
1-0,
never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Marcó en el minuto 76 el dorsal 8. Messi.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Kane. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hakimi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Mbappe, and the flag has stayed down. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Mbappe. And he skips past his man. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Messi! Against the crossbar! Defending of the desperate variety. And that's definitely not his best. So it is still 0-0. And here's Kane. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Forlan. Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane could move up a gear here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Messi, closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forlan in acres of space out wide, showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Messi. It's a good ball out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Caicedo. And this is Messi. Deftly out wide. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Neymar. Caicedo. That's good running with the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. Azar. And it's Neymar. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. That's a good run down the left. Messi. Rafinha. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be...
Chance, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Santos clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Foot in. Guardiola. And Tomori. Van Dijk. And it's slung out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shot a goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this is Kane. He has a look up. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. What a throw in. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Alexander-Arnold. And this is... Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Mbappe. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. And it's Serginho. Akanji carries the ball down the right. And now the breakaway. Akanji stood his ground. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Vadio. And it's Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Plays it through. Messi picks it up out wide. That's the throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Santos are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Tomori.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Now it's Neymar. In with the challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is... And a shot! Split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Camavinga. And this is Kane. Mikel Oyarzabal. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defense.